So the next topic is the formulas for the tau and sigma of n. So the formula of tau of n and sigma of n are. Here is some theorem, and according to that theorem we find the formulas for the tau and sigma of n. So that is, if I have n that is equals to p1 k1 p2 k2 up to so on pr. Kr is the, you can say, prime factorization of n greater than 1, then we have the condition that the first one is tau of n is basically equals to k1 plus 1 k2 plus 1 up to so on kr plus 1, and the second condition is for sigma of n that is equals to, you can say, p1 k1 plus 1 minus 1 over p1 minus 1, then p2 k2 plus 1 minus 1 over p2 minus 1 up to so on we have pr kr plus 1 minus 1 over pr minus 1. So this is the, you can say, we have the theorem here, and these are the formulas for the tau of n and sigma of n. So the proof of this theorem is as follows, that the divisor, you can say that the divisor d of n takes the form, we discussed a theorem earlier that d is equals to of form p1 a1 p2 a2 up to so on pr ar, where we have the condition on ai's, that is, it's like that for all, you can say, for all I 1 2 up to so on r. So this is the condition here. That means if we take the values in the form of, you can say that in the form of ai's, like that is, we have ai here is 0 1 2 up to so on k1, like that. If this is, if I take it for the condition that 0 a1 k1, so that means we have these elements here. So here we have a1, we take choices like k1 plus 1, that here we have k1 plus 1 terms, that means, and a2 that is, we have k2 plus 1 and up to so on ar, like that, kr plus 1. So this is the proof of the, you can say, the first part here, and here we take a1 like k1 plus 1, a2 like k2 plus 1, and ar like kr plus 1. So these are the basically the terms here, and these are basically the numbers. So the formula for tau of n is basically, that means that we have tau of n, that is the product of k1 plus 1 k2 plus 1 up to so on kr plus 1, because we have that k plus 1 terms here, that means we have some a1 a2 a3 up to so on ar terms here. So this is the basic formula for the tau of n. Now in the next step we say that we have number of the form 1 plus p1, the prime factorization basically, up to so on plus p1 a1. So this is basically the, you can say, overall the p1, and the further one is according to the p2, we have p2 plus p2 square plus up to so on plus p2 a2. These are basically the divisors here, and 1 plus pr square plus up to so on pr ar we have. So these are the, you can say this is the p1, this is the p2, and this is the pr here. So the geometric progression of whole this term, that means I can write it as sigma of n, that is p1 k1 plus 1 minus 1 over, you can say that, over p1. So this is the basic the formula for the geometric progression. So here I am taking p1 minus 1 because p1 is greater than 1. So we have, I can write it like this, and further is I am going to write this term in the form of the geometric progression, that is p2 k2 plus 1 minus 1 over p2 minus 1 and up to so on pr kr plus 1 over, we have pr minus 1 because we have the condition that pr is here greater than 1. So this is the basic theorem, or these are the, you can say, basic formula for the tau of n and for the sigma of n. So last time we discussed about some example that if n equals to 180, then we have to find the value of tau of n and sigma of n. So here I am going to find the value of tau of n and sigma of n. So first I am going to write it in the prime factorization, that is we have 2 square into 3 square into 5. So this is the basically the prime factorization of 180. Now further is, this is some p1, this is the prime factorization p2, and this is the prime number, you can say p3. So that means I am going to add these powers. So this is basically, you can say that this is the value of the k1, k2 and k3. So the value of tau of 180 is basically equals to this power 2, because the formula here is k plus 1. So 2 plus 1, then further is into k2 plus 1. So k2 here is basically, you can say that 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. This is k, that means we discussed a theorem earlier that n, we can write n in the form of the p1, you can say k1, p2 k2, p3 k3. So here I am splitting this 180 into the prime factorization, like 2 square into 3 square into 5. So p1 is basically this 2, and p2 is basically 3, and p3 is basically 5. And the value of k1 is 2 here, and the value of k2 is 2 here, and the value of k3 is, you can say, 1 here. So putting all these values of k1, k2 and k3 in this formula, we got result like that is 3 into 3 into 2. That means we have the value of 180 is 80. Now further I am going to find the value of sigma of n here. So that means sigma of 180 here is basically equals to 2 power according to that formula. So p1, the value of p1 is 2 and the value of k1 is again 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So that means 2 power 3 minus 1 over 2 minus 1 into 3 power 3 minus 1 over 3 minus 1 and into 5 power 2 minus 1 over 5 minus 1. So this result is basically 7 over 1 into, that is 26 over 2, and that is 24 over 4. So as a whole result is 546. So this is the value of the sigma of n when n is equals to 180. So this is the value of tau of n here, and this is the value of, you can say, sigma of n here when n is equals to 180. So this is the basic formula for finding the tau of n and for finding the sigma of n.